if a candidate for governor ever says, we'll work with any other government agency, beware. This is a prescription for more government and worse government. I will work with the people, individuals, private, maybe groups, non-government groups. That's the group that I want because that minimizes our reliance on government. It is the opposite of the Bernie Sanders approach. Okay? Bernie turns to government at every single turn. Something's wrong over there, so we need a solution. The solution is over here, where you reform yourselves first. Individuals can actually reform and make the best of a world that might not change very well around them. The last thing you want is government changing rules because, as almost anyone can attest, when the government wants to make policy, there are unintended consequences. Ask anyone who has been involved in healthcare over the last 8 years. 8 years since Obamacare has been enacted have been miserable for families, for healthcare providers, doctors down to staffers. They have caused higher premiums. They have caused higher deductibles. And yet, the fix for each one of these things, well, we'll use government again to fix it when we should extricate. I hope that the 2020 elections will be a big-time referendum on whether we should have Medicare, Medicaid, Obamacare at all. They were foisted on us. Actually, doctors in the mid-60s were complicit in taking on Medicare. It's become an abominable thing compared to free market in healthcare. Free markets in the 50s, before Medicare came involved, let consumers choose. Free markets still gave us great technology, well-trained doctors, nurses, and staffers who were caring and good and didn't turn patients out if they didn't have money. You can still have that. The more our state ties itself to federal anything, the more dependent we are, and probably the less money we keep. There's at best a transaction cost that's going from back and forth. There is, more likely than that, a net giver to the feds when we are a relatively well-off state that can take care of itself. Government has become a very illiberal institution. It does not do what it seeks. People are told that, there's an aspect of freedom that they need to give up so that maybe some people will come off the streets and live in better homes. Don't give it up, okay? Let the street people aspire to the better homes that you have because it's within their power, maybe with a helping hand, not from government, but from every one of us who wants to uplift. The government has an obligation that it doesn't follow through on especially well. We have a moral obligation. The Judeo-Christian ethic demands that of us. And in a Judeo-Christian America, which we have, it works. Okay? Charities work. Individual impulses end up leading to recovery from people who are out of work. Recovery from alcohol addiction. We do better for people when we don't rely on government.